So which part of human intelligence should be or should not be incorporated into AI?
So I think it's a lot of times people say, oh, copywriting is not going to be a profession anymore because you have all of these AI systems coming up and they're going to take over your jobs. But I don't think that's the case. I think AI is going to get better over time, but I feel like there's always going to be somebody there who needs to discern the difference between what works and what doesn't work. Because I don't think the mind and people can really grasp, and be able to tell a computer to do that. So I feel like anything that is going to help us, like AI systems right now, help us to write better and faster and come up with great subject lines and come up with great content. And that's going to really benefit everybody. So I would say anything that's going to help us and anything that's going to allow us to create a better society. I don't think that, we've come a long way since the factory times when people were working in factories and it was more of like the assembly line. And obviously that's been in the past because computers have taken over that. But I think that as we grow, we're going to see more opportunities for different types of professions. Like right now with the online world, there is so much opportunity when it comes to a lot of different technological opportunities, right? So I think that anything that AI can help us with, definitely, like copywriting, obviously, anything with our phones, like telling Siri to do something is super powerful. That way you don't, it's making it safer with like cars. Things that are making things safer are definitely there. But I do think that there are some things that should not be created with AI. Like the human touch is very important. So to me, anything that's going to hinder that and like giving our kids hugs and our families hugs. I mean, we saw through the pandemic how hard it was on a lot of people who didn't have anybody next to them and old people who had to be by themselves and how that people suffer through that. So I think that AI is there to help, but it shouldn't take into we should always remember the human touch, and we should always take into account that technology is there as an aid, not as something to take over our lives, which in a lot of cases it is. Yeah.